Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Teague. Today we're looking at the coolest gadgets, features, technology, and there are a lot of them in this 2024 Mustang. I think the other theme for this should be whistle if you see something you like. This is the 2024 Mustang GT Premium Convertible. Look at that, Oxford white color. See the red interior? That's carmine red. Absolutely stunning. It also has the GT Performance package, and yes, it's got the bronze package. All in all, it's a pretty rare beast, so let's get started. Let's see the mysteries unfold. I don't even think I've seen an interior like this before. Carmine red. I love the accents because they're not only in the seats, but they're in the stitching as well all the way around. Wow. And the cool thing about Mustang is there are so many different ways to configure it, really. So many different ways to pimp it out, including with your many interior colors. I like this combo though. The elephant in the room, the convertible top. Let's start it up and I'll show you how easy it is. Just push this button overhead. Look at this. And then we're gonna pull that little lever and turn it. It's a pretty simple system, really. Once we hold this down to open or close, we're going to go like this and we're gonna twist it and up. System complete. Very easy. How about sequential turn signals? Moving in sequence, baby. Right down the line. And yes, they do the same thing with the back tail lights. That's hot. Remember how I said this is the GT Performance package? Well, if I don't want to go to the window sticker, where else am I going to see it? Well, with this Easter egg right here, we go to GT, and then look. Performance. Right there. Very subtle. Clever, Ford engineers, clever. When you're a video creator, you have to play with the elements, don't fight them, because it's 90-some degrees here in Raleigh, North Carolina, super hot, super humid, so we've got the top up, and then we've also got the air conditioning on, and I'm parked in the shade. You work with what you got. Well, what I got is an over 13-inch screen to play with right here, 13.2, and this is 13 inches, I believe. Check this out. Look, this is track mode display. How can I change it? Well, let's figure that out. You can push home up here, and you can also go to features, or I can just push this. And then we get all sorts of cool stuff. Number one, I just want to sit here and spin it. Spin it, baby. Woo! That is cool. I can play with the exhaust. So we've got, see that? The quiet exhaust is on, so a little bit quieter for your neighborhood. And then here, normal exhaust, sport exhaust, and then we got the performance exhaust, which is track exhaust. So that'll be a lot louder. That'll be the loudest one out of all of them. And I wonder what this says here. Oh, okay. So see that? Look for an I button so it can tell you exactly, and I want quiet mode because I'm at the park. So we can do our track apps. Look at this, launch control, rev match, drift brake. Do I want my drift brake on? Yeah, of course. That would be super cool. So look, we can do our brake performance to test it out ourselves. Lap timer. Who doesn't want to do that? And we've got 3 different tracks set up. Launch settings. Holla. Oh, that is cool. Shift indicator. Those are just some of the things that we can do. So let's go over to here and we'll change the cluster theme. Look, we have lots of different choices here. Number one, we can match our drive mode, and I'll show you that. We've got normal. Let's get over here. And we're gonna switch it to sport. Which lookout, which vibe is the best for you? Lookout world, we're coming. Calm mode, so it doesn't have as much busy garbage on it. But look here, from the Fox body, 87 to 93, you could also change it to this cluster, which looks so freaking retro, but it's digital. You can tell it's modern because it has the speed limit here, right here with the speed indicator, speed sign indicator, but it's all retro digital gauges. Very cool. When I do a press car, a lot of times I'll reset it, but this had such good fuel over the last 537 miles, it's supposed to average 17. So it's actually getting better. Rarely does a press car get better than what's posted because creators test it out. 14 in the city, 23 on the highway. This one's getting 17.9, and actually it was at 18 before I started filming here and just burning fuel while it sits. How about if we go to my color? Let's change that out. So we've got primary, and then we've got secondary. So right now, look at this. Okay, well that's interesting. Let's change it to dark blue, so the MPG change. Let's do blue with pink just to be different. Oh, that is cool. So many different combinations that you can change. That's one of them. What combination would you go for those two together? Also, we've got ambient lighting that we can do. We can do the brightness, number one, and then the color. Where do we want the ambient lighting to be on the spectrum of color? I'd probably just put it, actually I'd put it right where I had it. I like teal. That looks great when it's lit up. So you can change that as well. Next one is the fact that it's got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, some of you take that for granted that it's just going to have that. But we can have, I've got REO Speedwagon on right here. Roll with the changes, oh yeah. So you can just push Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and then you can go to that particular one, but no wires. This screen right here is customizable. Might wanna go over here, and I'll just push on the steering wheel. Downward, 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 so you can see everything that you can look at here. Excellent. This is one I could have used this morning. I left early. Don't want to wake people up in my house or in the neighborhood, and this isn't a quiet vehicle for sure, but look under vehicle settings. You can do a quiet start. Just push that, set the quiet time. Look at that. So between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m., it's going to start quietly. That is so amazing. Oh yeah, that is amazing. We'll take that to Space Mountain. Woo! Look at this. Got the lifts. Love it. And if you want power, go with the 5.0 V8. Front windshield. Pony Easter egg. I don't think we can call this an Easter egg. I just call it showing off. Look at that. The 5.0, it's got bracing. Also, because this has active valve exhaust, the typical horsepower is 480 with 415 pounds of torque, but this one goes up to 486 for horsepower, 418 pound-feet of torque. This is 6-speed manual as well. Now it's time to talk about some upgrades here. Bronze appearance package, the Pony. It's bronze. The wheels, they are bronze as well. That is great. And then we have 19-inch Brembo brakes with the red calipers. More bronze logo, 5.0 baby. Would you go with a bronze appearance package? I know bronze is making a huge splash these days all across the automotive industry, but are you on board with that? Is that your thing? Let's walk up to this one right here. Look at this. Daytime running lights, they're flashing. It looks like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And this is kind of cool. Lights off. Lights on. It's giving a signal to our friends. And I'll mention one thing that's cool. I like the fact that it does have power seats, but I also have a complaint. Yeah, who doesn't want a power seat? That's fantastic. We can go forward. We can go backward. We can go up. We can go down. So 6-way power seat with lumbar support. That's fantastic. However, if I want to do the back of the seat, we're going to do that one by hand. And it doesn't go back very far, but it still goes back enough. And obviously, because of the tight quarters in the second row, I'm sure they're not able to do that. But why not have it be a power seat for everything? Maybe weight? I don't know. How about some standard features? Memory seats, not just one, not just two. No, it's 3 position settings. So I like that. Let's see if we can. There we go. There's, this one was set up. So it's going down. This is the number 3 setting. Nice. Let's go back to the 1 setting. Excellent. So it goes up, goes down, but the back of the seat you still got to do yourself. What else do I like? I like the fact that the trunk button's right here, easy to get to. The lights, super easy to use. The flat bottom steering wheel. That is cool. Race inspired, my friends. Also the drift brake. This can be the electronic brake. When I say electronic brake, you don't push a button. It's on, push it down for off, but you can also use it when you want to do some drift racing. I've got this setup right here for plugging in my vehicle. Remember, we can get to this. I like the physical button for volume. Thank you for having that. That's great. This is also heated seat and cooled seat. So look, Tony has done it again. Now this right here, you might like, you might not like. I don't mind it at all, but I'm sure other people might have feelings about it. Look at this, all the air conditioning right here. It blows out really cold and really fast, which I need in a day like today, just not when I'm filming because it interferes with my audio. So let's go down here, still gotta have it on. And then this can control where the air comes out. Do you want to up, medium, off, recirculated, max AC? Oh yeah, baby. But actually we don't want that right now. So we can do that also. And then here's our temperature, look. All the way up to 86 maybe, down to 59, let's say. Feels good. Feels good. I do like the fact that you can program in garage door openers right here. It's got lighted visor, so that's cool. But again, that's a nice feature, and it's kind of hidden over here out of the way, so you won't notice it until you need it. If you want to go to custom mode, you can kind of configure things exactly how you want to drive. Meaning, so you can set up track, on, sport, normal, track, oh yeah, drag racing, baby. Woo! Better turn that off. So how do you want your dampers? MagnaRide dampers. Steering, sport, comfort. I'm gonna do comfort just to see what it's like. Yeah, I want traction control on, but you might want to turn that off. Active exhaust, do we want it normal, sport, or track? Instrument cluster, normal, sport, calm. Remember, it's just a different way to get to what we already saw. But you can customize it. Here's the window sticker, and the way that I'm limited is that it did not come from Ford USA or Ford Motor Company with the pricing. So I had to kind of research it on my own, which is fine. I like that combination. What interior would you go with the white exterior? So standard stuff here. Pony projection lamps, like it. It's a 12.4-inch digital gauge cluster, 13.2-inch center stack multimedia, 6-way seat like I told you. Just stop the video if you want to learn a little bit more on your own. That would be great. 17 combined, 14 in the city, 23 on the highway. So we got Equipment Group 401A. The B&O sound system, the GT Performance Package, $52.95. If you want to start fast from a stop, think about the 3.73 torsion rear axle, Brembo brakes, deletes the spoiler. So if you've seen other videos that has that big spoiler, the deck spoiler on it, not in this case, that's deleted here. The bronze appearance package, red calipers with the white logo, I love it. And then the MagnaRide dampen system, active valve exhaust. I think this one's gonna be probably somewhere between about 62 and 64 once we get all the features in there. Thanks for watching, everybody. What did you think about Ford Mustang? Which ones jumped out at you? The features, the technology, as I call them, the gadgets. There's so much to it. Go gadget, digital cluster. Go gadget, anything you want. Thanks guys so much. I'm at AutoJeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. So if you're on TikTok, go to AutoJeff Reviews. Guess what? Instagram, TikTok, whatever. AutoJeff Reviews, Facebook, AutoJeff Reviews, and of course, go to YouTube, AutoJeff Reviews. You guessed it. Thanks for being here. We do fun, thorough reviews, and I guess we're out. I might suggest featured playlists. They're broken down by make. So if your brand is Ford, click that playlist. You'll learn more about it if you like other brands like Kia, Nissan, Hyundai, Honda, Toyota, Lexus. It's all there. Just check the playlist, and I'm so glad that you're following me. Thank you.